saying that letting go of resistance is the easiest way to stay balanced. Life flows better in a resistance-free zone. And that's how I want to feel all the time, free of resistance. So what am I holding on to that's causing me stress? What do I need to process, accept, or reframe? What would my life feel like without the constant weight of stress? Sounds like a dream. Maybe it is, but it's one I want to fall asleep to and wake up and live. To live that dream, I know I need to approach life differently. The first step? Letting go of defense mode and the constant worry about what might go wrong. I don't need to fight so hard to stay steady. I just need to release the resistance I feel in my body when the tension shows up. And I've learned that the fastest way to regain balance is to shift my focus to solutions. And I can't do that if I'm stressed out and consumed by the problem. And if I don't have any ideas or solutions in that red-hot minute, it can wait. I've noticed that stepping away from the problem is often the best way to find fresh ideas. I just need time to reset and calm down. Because I know that when I'm in my resistance-free zone, I can think clearly and respond with clarity. Or at the very least, avoid making things worse. I trust that every situation has purpose, even if I can't see it right now. So today I'm choosing to go with the flow, not because life is easy, but because I've stopped needing it to be. Jobs, surprises, setbacks, none of it has to throw me off. And I'm not going to ignore the stressors, but I'm learning to let them bounce off me like a ping pong ball. But if something truly demands my attention and I get a little stressed, it's just not a big deal. Because I can regain my balance as quickly as possible, and in no time at all, I find myself back inside my resistance-free zone. And I'm learning to accept that challenging situations are just a part of life. And the more I can let go of resisting the stress, the easier it becomes. Little by little, I'm becoming more resilient and more at ease in my skin. The more I let go of resistance, the more I notice how much energy I've wasted judging the behaviors of others. I don't know their whole story or the pain that they've carried, and it's not my job to fix them. That's an inside job for all of us. We're all here learning, bumping into each other, trying to figure it out as we go. And through it all, I'm becoming the person I want to be and building a life I want to live. And blame and judgment only pull me out of my resistance-free zone. So I choose to stay centered instead. Because judgment pulls me away from who I am, and balance brings me back. My emotional balance means more than being right or in control. In fact, it matters more than anything because being out of balance feels so off because it is off. It feels out of sync with the person I know myself to be. I am a person who's kind and empathetic. I love being of value to others, and I love being helpful and knowing I'm contributing to life in a meaningful way. I take joy in being understanding, in offering support, and being a friend, especially when I see someone struggling, because that's who I am at my core. And when I'm in balance, that version of me shows up naturally, without effort or force. Once I'm centered in who I am, it's easier to focus on what I want and how to get there. As I move through my day, my clarity guides me, helping me make solid choices and navigate toward good outcomes. I focus on what I need to do for myself and my goals. I pay attention to the ideas that whisper gently into my mind and the impulses that excite me. They are feedback, letting me know I'm on the right track and moving in the direction I want to go. And suddenly I realize I don't care what others are doing anymore. Holding grudges and clinging to resentment, it's pointless. It only drains my energy, my dreams, and my life. This is the feeling I want to carry. This is the life I want to live. Free from resistance, day after day after day.